lovelies, welcome back. It's your girl Katie here, and today's video I'm going to be doing a review video. I picked up some products from Colourpop in February. I know it's already March and I'm late to getting this up, but I wanted to go ahead and do this video today. So the products I picked up is from like their Valentine's Day collection that they had, that they launched in February. I picked up about 3 of the blushes that they had, and then I picked up the eyeshadow palette as well. I'll be testing the eyeshadow palette out on camera, and then I'll do swatches of the blushes. So yes, that's what I'm going to be doing today. So to no further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. So I picked up 4 products in total from the collection. So I picked up 3 of their blushes. I love the blush packaging. It's one of the reasons why I wanted to pick them up. I don't know if these are limited edition. I did see on the website that they're currently out of stock, but that doesn't mean that they won't restock them. But anyways, I picked up 3 of them. So here's the 3 blushes that I picked up. I'll pull them out of the packaging in a minute. So I picked up 3 blushes, and then I picked up the palette as well, which the box is really cute because it looks like an envelope. I don't know if you can see in the back, but it's just got like this little flap here like an envelope would have. So I'll show you guys the blushes first. The packaging is really cute on the boxes. Like it's just got hearts and everything all on it. Very much something very cute Valentine's theme products here. So the blush come in these really cute heart packagings. They're really, really cute. I have one blush from their past Valentine's collection. But when I saw that they came out with more, I knew I had to pick up some. So, first one here is in the shade Kiss and Tell. And it's this nice, like, nude, kind of like pink kind of shade. I don't know, I'm really bad at describing colors, but I'll just let the product talk for itself. Now, some people don't like the formula of the powder blushes. I don't mind them at all. I think they're very pretty. I will say that they are a blush that kind of has to be built up. It can go on either very light or you can build it up to pigment. I did actually use one of the blushes out when I was doing my makeup today. I decided not to do it on camera of me using it because, I don't know, I would have to do half a face and then apply blush and then go in with my highlighter and finish it up and everything. So I decided to skip that, but I actually used this one here on my face today, and this is in the shade Let's Dance, and I think it's actually really pretty. I kind of built it up a little more than I probably normally would just because I really wanted it to come across on camera, because I've noticed with my camera, sometimes when I put blush on, it looks fine in person, but then when I actually rewatch the footage, it's hard to see it, so I really built it up today to make sure that you guys could see it. Anyways, here's what it looks like. I think this is probably my favorite one out of the 3 that I picked up so far. Just from the shade. It's pretty pigmented, I will say that. There it is. Swatch the other one. And then the last one that I picked up is Flirt Alert. And this one, I will say on the website, it didn't look like this shade. And then when I got it, I'm a little bit hesitant about it. It looks kind of purpley. But I don't know. It may be okay. It maybe just looks like that. But it may be fine. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. I think it just looks really purpley in pan, but it may blend out really beautifully. So we'll see about that one. I'll test that out some other day. So there are the 3 blushes that I picked up, and on the website they retail for about $10 each. So there are those, and then the actual palette is called Secret Admirer, and it has the cardboard packaging, their typical packaging. It doesn't have a mirror in it, which I'm okay with. I don't typically use the mirrors in the palettes. Now, when I did get this, I forgot about this until now. When I did get this shade here was completely busted, but it was still contained, so I just kind of pressed it down myself. I could have contacted them and probably gotten a replacement, but I thought it's just one shade, and I'm pretty sure it's not uncommon to get this shade. I don't know what formula this is, but when I've gotten palettes from them, and they're always this super creamy, super I don't want to say super shock, but you know, like the foil, I don't know, it's super creamy and it's not uncommon for these to bust. So I pressed it back down. It works. And I don't want to deal with the hassle. But anyways, so this palette looks really pretty, very pinky kind of, and then it does kind of have like this shade over here looks kind of like nude, like a taupe kind of shade. So I'm excited to try this out. So I'm going to go ahead and use, like I said, this palette on camera today. I'll test it out and see if I like it. I do kind of wish they had done like, I don't know, I really like their plastic palette packaging. I think it's for like the 9 pans, I think, or is it? Yeah. I wish they had done that kind of packaging instead of this one, but, you know, it is what it is. Oh, by the way, this palette is still available on their website. I looked it up today. So as of the day I'm filming this, it is still currently available, and it is $14 for this, which I don't think is a bad price. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys in, and I'm just going to start playing with this. Alright. I do really like that the pan shapes are like hearts. These two over here are heart shapes. I really like that. Just think it adds, and it makes it more fun to look at. Alright, so I'm going to go in with this shade over here, which is With Love. And I'm going to buff that out all over my crease, or my lid. Okay, so this shade that I'm using right now, it looks kind of brown taupe in pan, but like actually as I'm buffing it out, I'm noticing that it does have, I think it's actually pink, which is interesting. That's not what I was expecting, but I'm not mad about that, which I shouldn't be surprised. This is a pink palette. But just like first glance in pan, it looks more brown to me. Or maybe I'm colorblind. I don't know. Alright, so that went on really well, blends out pretty easily. I think it's a great kind of transition shade. It's not too pink in my opinion. It's just got like that hint of pink, which I kind of like. So I think this shade's going to work out perfectly for transition shade. Alright, so then moving on, I'm going to go into All Night, which is this very lovely pink, like medium pink shade. It may look a lot darker in pan than it actually is, but we'll see. It does have some kick up, that's okay. Not uncommon, and that doesn't really bug me. Alright, so I'm just going to lightly tap this kind of more in the middle of, on the top of my lid here, and then kind of blend it out into the back of the crease. Shade's really pretty. It's pretty pigmented too. Alright, now I'm going to go in with a kind of smaller brush. Not really smaller, but just a different brush. And I'm going to go into Hey Girl, which is kind of this darker pink shade. Like I said, I'm terrible at describing colors, but I'm going to go in with that. Kind of lightly put this in the crease back here. Just trying to use up as many colors I can, but at the same time, I'm kind of wondering if you're not really going to notice a difference because these are all pink colors, and I'm sure at some point they're all going to start blending together and just making one pink shade. So I'm going to try not to over blend. I'm just going to put a little bit there and then move on to the other side. Alright, so that's looking pretty good. Alright, so now I'm going to move on and I'm going to go into this shade here called My Everything, which is this very deep, almost kind of looks purpley. Maybe it's like a mix of purple and pink. Anyways, this darker or deeper shade, and I'm going to put that out on the outer crease or the outer corner. I always call it a crease, the outer corner, and I'm just going to darken it up a little bit. just because you know how I do things. I like to deepen the outer corner. It's just how I do my looks. It's almost like a cranberry shade, I would say. Or maybe it just looks cranberry on the lid right now because of the pink. Oh, that's what it's called. I think it's a plum shade. It looks like a plum. Yeah. Alright, so I think that's going to do it for that. So now I think I'm going to go into Too Cute, which is this pink shimmer shade here. By the way, I think I forgot to mention this palette has 4 shimmer shades and 5 mattes, which I think is a pretty good amount of each. Oh, this pink shade. Okay, so now I'm going to go into Too Cute, which is that shimmer shade. I'm going to pop that right in the middle and bring it over up just a smidge. I'm going to leave this spot bare because I want to put that really light pink shade over here, that top shimmer shade on there. So I'm just going to pack this, get it more in the middle. I think that's actually really pretty on the lid. Definitely a very vibrant pink shade. Kind of almost looks neon, I would say. I'm going to re-deepen the corners because they always get a little lighter once I put the shimmer shade on. Alright, then I'm going to go in with the last shade, which is the In the Mood shade. It's that very bright. Yeah, this formula is definitely different than the one I just used. It's definitely more creamier and feels fragile. So I'm going to put this on very gently. Ooh, I like that shade though. It's very pretty. Alright, now I'm just going to buff out the bottom lash line. I'm just going to go in with the mattes that I used in the beginning. I'm going to go into With Love, that lighter pink shade, and just buff that out underneath. Then I'm going to go in with All Night. Then I'm going to tight line with the plum shade, My Everything, on my bottom lash line. Alright, so that's basically what I'm going to do for eyes. I'm just going to finish up the rest of my eyes off camera, apply my eyeliner and stuff and mascara and put some lip product on. And then I'll be back to tell you guys my final thoughts on everything. Alright, so I'm back. Face is all finished. Alright, so final thoughts on everything. So, do I think these products are worth it? Do I think they're worth your money? Yes and no. And let me explain. So, I think this collection is very, very cute. I think the packaging is absolutely adorable. Do I think the products are like good quality and all that? Yeah, I think they're pretty decent quality. They're not like top notch, but they're not like super cheap either. I feel like the packaging feels pretty nice. I mean, it's kind of like that slick, kind of like soft feeling packaging. And then the actual products itself, I use this one, like I said, off camera, and I think it looks really pretty on the skin. It's pigmented, but it's not overly pigmented, so you can build it up to your liking, which I kind of like. I prefer that in blushes where I can build it up to what I like instead of it being so pigmented that, you know, you put a little on and it looks like you went in heavy-handed kind of thing. And the reason why I said yes and no is, yes, I think it's worth it quality-wise. You know, it's kind of the cute packaging and all that. The only thing that I would say is maybe a no is this is nothing new that I haven't seen before kind of thing. The packaging, yes, is unique, but the actual shades of the blushes are nothing like special or not. I don't know. I'm not meaning to talk bad. I'm just saying it's nothing like that I haven't seen before, or that it's something unique, like shade-wise. I'm trying to get this open and it's not opening. Okay. I don't know. These blush shades are just, you know, your typical blush shades that I've seen before, like with any other collection almost. I don't know. Does that make sense? I just don't feel like the actual shades are unique enough to be like, yes, you have to go out and buy these. I've never seen these shades before, you know, and the quality, like I said, is not bad, but I mean, it's their typical blush powder formula. I mean, that's really all I have to say for it. I think the selling point for me, honestly, is the actual packaging. I would say the packaging is unique. I can't say that I've seen, like, blushes in these sort of packaging before. So that's what I meant by yes and no. Do I feel like you have to go out there and run and buy these? No, but I mean, if you want to add to your collection, you want to add a little bit of uniqueness to maybe the packaging, but the actual shades are nothing that I haven't seen before. So that's what I meant by that. I'm glad I picked them up, but I don't feel like I need to go and run and tell my friends and family, be like, go buy this product. This is amazing. I mean, it's cute. It's definitely cute. I'll give it that, but it's not an amazing product. And I'm not trying to talk bad about it. I'm glad I picked them up, but that's my thought on that. So I would say the blushes, the packaging is the selling point. And then the actual palette, the palette was $14, and it's a nice palette. I'll give it that. I think the formula is really good and everything. I do wish they had maybe, I know it's $14, so I can't be like overly critically like, this packaging is cheap. But the packaging does feel a little bit, you know, cheapish. But I mean, like I said, $14, you're paying probably for more the eyeshadow part than the actual packaging part. But the packaging is cute. It's just the cardboard packaging, which that's not bad, but I like the plastic packaging better. I just feel like it feels more durable. In my opinion, it does have the magnets in there, so that's nice. But the actual eyeshadows worked really well. Very pigmented, blended out really easily. Pretty common for their formula is, I really like Colourpop's eyeshadow formula. I think it's some of the better ones at an affordable price. I will say you have to like pink shadows if you want to get this palette. It is very, very pink, and you will only probably be able to create pink looks unless you pull in another palette or something. But I like the look that I came up with today. I think it looks really pretty. And I'm excited to play with this more. I didn't use two of the shimmer shades, which I'm kind of curious about these two down here. They're more of darker though, but I'll have to try those out at some point. But yeah, I think the palette is worth it if you want to add like a pink kind of palette to your collection, a pink themed. But I will say, again, these shades are not something that I haven't seen before. Maybe the only unique one was this pink shade. I don't have anything, I think, like that one. And I do really like this one right here, this top one. I thought it kind of just brightened it up. But yeah, like the actual mattes and things are just, you know, shades I have seen before. Nothing too unique about that. So yeah, I wouldn't say that you would have to run out and go buy this collection just to have it. But, you know, if you're wanting to add to your collection, if you, like I said, don't have a pink palette in your collection, I think this is definitely one that's good. Like I said, very pigmented, blended out really well. Yeah, overall good quality and everything. But yeah, so that's my final thoughts on everything. I'm not trying to get you guys to go out and buy these products. I'm just giving you guys a review on them, telling you guys my thoughts and all that good stuff. But yeah, that is going to do it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like seeing these types of videos. And also let me know down in the comments what you guys thought of my review today. Did you guys pick up anything from this collection? If you did, what did you get and what did you think of it? Let me know down below because I love chatting with you guys down there. But other than that, hope you guys have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. And I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!